Hey! Welcome to another episode, or whatever we're calling this, another story. Well, it's the same story as last time, but anyways, we're back to it. This is, once again, a new start, adopted by Septiplier, by L. Bells, I guess you can call it, because el.bells on Quotive. So, yeah, we got chapter 1 and 2 last time, so this is chapter 3. And last time, basically to recap, we found out that me, the character, because it has U-N, so that's me. So Rose is in the orphanage with her little sister Sophie, and she's being bullied and stuff. And how she deals with it is she watches YouTube and gets over it. So yeah, let's do this. I was in the bathroom trying to cover up my bruises that Ava and her gang had given me. I played a prop hunt video that Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Wade, and Bob were in. I began to layer the foundation that I've borrowed from Sophia, but I kept messing up as I was laughing too hard. These YouTubers were the very people who made me laugh in my darkest times. I gave up then, and just tried to blend my patchy foundation so I didn't look like I did it blind. I walked Sophia downstairs to dinner. Dinners at Crowkill were small and nominally enough. I watched Sophie devour hers quickly. I gave her half a line, much to Sophia's protests. I was starving, but Sophie needed it more. I finished up and carried Sophie to bed. I changed her into her pajamas and washed her. I tucked her in and told her story off the top of my head. Sophie enjoyed my stories and requested one almost every night. "I love you, Rose," she whispered. "I love you, Rose," she whispered as she dozed off. "Love you too," I said while kissing her goodnight. The next day, I woke up to the wake up call again, and began waking up to Sophie. Today was Saturday, so I didn't have to face school. Today, we were being visited by a couple who wanted to adopt a child. I went about cleaning, dressing, and helping Sophie. I always try to make her look best when people were coming. I dressed her in a floral dress and braided her beautiful blonde curly hair. I tackled my messy, short, artificially red-colored hair and threw on some stupid outfit. I honestly didn't care what I wore. The couple were coming after breakfast, so I made sure Sophie and I ate well. The system for adoption Coco was shit. They lined us up on the bench, and the people would look at us through a glass window. They would then choose 2 or more children to speak to. After speaking to the options, they would then choose their favorite. We were treated like they were adopting dogs. All of the children took their places on the benches. The door opened and 2 men walked in. Familiar Irish accent and was speaking, followed by a low, rich one. I knew who they were. They were Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. Some of the kids who knew their chills began to giddy and fangirl a bit. Others stood reaching a plaster with a very fake smile. Sophie was sitting on my lap, confused why I looked so shy. I don't know what got into me. One of the couriers in Cookhill told me to take Sophie off my lap, and I did so. I shrugged and swung my head. Jack and Mark were led by the owner of the Cookhill orphanage, Miss Walsh. Miss Walsh hated me and was often the one who sent me to be punished by Miss Pratchett. Jack and Mark looked at all the children coming closer and closer to where Sophie and I sat. I stared at my feet nervously. They finally reached us. I kept my head down. Sophie gives them a big wave and a side smile. They waved politely back to her. I glanced up thinking that they were gone, but I was met by a pair of arctic blue eyes. I stared into his eyes and he did the same to me. It was like he was smiling with his eyes. I tried to smile with my eyes back to him, but I bit my lip and quickly looked back down. Wow. Gee. Okay. So, now we are in Jack's point of view. That's what Poppy's point of view. Okay, I can't do an Irish accent to save my life, so please bear with me. As Mark and I pulled into the car park of Kirkhill Orphanage, I looked into the old building. It was big and frightening. You ready, Jack? You ready, Jack? Mark said, snapping me out of my thoughts. Yep, I replied, getting out of the car. We met a woman at the desk who directed us to an old lady who looked stern and unamused at our presence. The old woman's name was Miss Walsh, and she explained the adoption system to us. It was cool how much they were like buying an item rather than a small human being. Excited? I asked Mark. He gave me a quick nod. We had been together for a couple of years now, and I loved Mark so much. I was thinking of adopting a child a while back. We were too busy with YouTube. Today was finally the day we would choose a child. Miss Walsh led us through the big door, leading to a long corridor. The walls were made of glass, and behind the glass were children of all ages. The poor things looked like dogs in there. I gave Mark a concerned look, and he put his hand on my shoulder to comfort me. We walked down a long corridor, looking in on different kids. Some you could tell were big fans who sat all giddy on the bench. Some were so fake. They kept their posture and looked at us with a fake smile plastered on their face. As we came to the end of the corridor, I saw a girl sitting on the bench. She was the only kid who wasn't fangirling over us or trying to win us over with a fake smile. She sat there staring at her feet. She had been through so much, I could tell. The kid beside her was giving us an excited wave, and while her other hand clenched tightly in the shy girl's. The girl suddenly looked up and stared right at me. She had so much pain behind her eyes and tried desperately to smile. She bit her lip and looked down again. Once we had seen everybody, me and Mark decided to talk to two praise siblings. Mark chose a beautiful, kind girl and her twin sister, a short, blonde-haired girl equally sweet. I chose the shy girl and the bubbly younger sister. We told the old woman our choices, although she seemed unsure about just choosing the shy girl. She's a bit of a troublemaker. Are you sure you want to talk to her? She scowled. Yes, we do, Mark told her sternly. I wonder what gave her that reputation. Okay, so wow. Okay, geez. There's only one chapter that I read. Wow, okay, this chapter's long. It's been like 8 minutes. Okay. No, we're just gonna do a whole nother chapter because why not? Okay. So this is my POV. I couldn't believe we were actually chosen for once. Sophie's girl with joy and I did a cute little dance. So excited as well, the joy soon died down when a voice came into my head. When a voice in my head told me, "You actually don't think they're going to pick you, right? How could you be so stupid?" The voice was right. I would never be picked, but nonetheless, Sophie and I shuffled into the meeting room. We sat waiting our turn until Miss Walsh looked at us with her beady eyes and said, "Come in." We sat down on the opposite side of the big, dark wood desk while Miss Walsh stood watching my every move. She was waiting to punish me. I couldn't look at Mark or Jack in the eye. I was so nervous I was too nervous they would see right through me. So instead I sat there looking around the room, holding Sophie's hand, praying to not fuck it up. Okay, and this is okay, so a lot to do. Mark's point of view. Rose and her sister walked in and sat across the little desk from us. Rose seemed so nervous, like she was arguing with herself or something. Meanwhile, her sister was almost jumping out of her seat. Sophie was very cute, her beautiful blonde curly locks in a difficult looking braid. Rose was a very pretty girl, and her short, artificially colored hair was slightly wavy and was tied into a top knot, while the rest tumbled down her shoulders. "Hi, you guys," Jack spoke excitedly. "Hi," said Sophie, clearly ecstatic. Rose smiled and stared down at the desk. So, what's your lucky number, Hexam? Seriously, that's the best question you have? Jack laughed. Sophie giggled and she said 5 because it was her age. Rose chuckled at her sister, who spot before looking into the room again. So what do you guys like to do for fun? Jack asked them. I like to dance. I'm really good, too, Sophie replied quickly. I chuckled to myself at her enthusiasm. What about you, Rose? I asked eager to the 16-year-old. I asked eager to hear the 16-year-old speak. She looked at me with her eyes finally meeting mine. I guess I like to draw, and combat's pretty good. She smiled. She mumbled nervously before looking at Jack in the back of the floor. So she liked to fight. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Our conversation continued like this for a while. Sophie here giving answers happily, and Rose only speaking if addressed by us. So, why did your parents put you in here? I asked before reading the question really. You answered his face confident, like she was trying to forget something. I don't know. It was only a baby, Sophie exclaimed. Rose? Jack asked her. Oh, just some stupid family stuff, I guess. She acted shakily and looked into her eyes for once. She had been through a lot. You can always see how upset and tired she was behind her greenish eyes. We had to help her. They walked out of the room and he listened to the conversation outside. I really wanted to be our dads. Do you think they like us? They love you. What about you? I don't know. I stared at Jack, who looked like he was tearing up. He looked back at me and said, We are her only hope. I nodded in agreement and turned back to Miss Walsh. I screwed it up. This is my point of view. I screwed it up. I knew I would. I was regretting Sophie's chances of being adopted. I sat there too awkward and scared to speak. I could tell they were confused. Oh, it's all my fault. I sat drowning with guilt until a familiar voice said, "Oh, the orphan actually thinks she's going to be adopted." Fuck off, Ava, I grumbled. She cracked her witchy laugh, letting her friends join in. You'll never be adopted. Do you want to know why? She said. Because nobody wants a scar-covered girl that can't handle her emotions. She laughed louder at her joke before slapping me dead in the face. It stung hard, but I kept the tears back. It's your fault that your precious sister isn't living a happy life with a lovely family, she spat. And that was it. I got it with a sitting urge to punch her square in the face. I grabbed Sophie and ran upstairs. I began to sob softly, and it was definitely my fault. It was definitely my fault. I let Sophie upstairs to paint a picture while I crept slowly back down to the meeting room. I peeked through the gap in the door and listened. How are her grades? Oh, this is Mark. How are her grades? Mark asked. Very good. Rose is one of the top percent of her class. I smiled at that. Although we have been noticing that yours' mental health hasn't been very great, Miss Walsh said. We have been noticing that she has been rather depressed and her anxiety has skyrocketed. Oh? I said, half expecting it. Most family is somewhat hurried because of it, so I'm guessing you're no different. Miss Welch said, starting to look at the door. Before I could explain that someone had heard her sister, the lady had marched out of the door and began to shout at somebody heading back. Rose Smith! What do you think you're doing? Smith isn't my last name, by the way. You will be punished for this disgracefulness. Is it true I'm the reason I'm not being adopted? Go to Miss Go to Miss Pratchett's room and she will deal with you there. Please, Mrs. Guy's so thankful last time. Maybe you should learn to give respect and try not to eavesdrop on conversations, you little brat. I turned to Marky the moment Rose said the word scars. He gave me a worried look and looked at us, and then shook his head. We have to help her. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna leave this chapter here. So this is chapter 4 of A New Start, adopted by a Septiplier, and it's like really good. I love this. It's a really good show, like movie, well, book, I guess. Even if you don't ship Septiplier, I still think that this would be a good book for you. So, yeah. And no, I'm not British. I'm American. I'm just really good at a British accent. So, yeah. I'm sorry. I have like the hiccups now. It's me trying to get rid of them. That's why I was like stopped. I had to go back and read it because of my hiccups. So, yeah. Well, just gonna leave this here. I'll see y'all on this page. Okay, goodbye.